Hey man, my trailer is so much better than your trailer.
That's funny. I think this MDC 12 is the best trailer MDC makes. So I would say this is actually the best.
I don't know, man. From over here, it doesn't look like you have hardly any solar. Right here, I got 1,225 watts of solar.
Okay, I got 350 watts, but I will say this trailer is just a little over 4,000 pounds. I think your trailer is like pushing 7,000, so that's like a 3,000 pound difference. At that point, I don't know if it's off-road anymore.
Oh, I beg to differ. This for sure is off-road. I've taken it off-road. I've been with the owner of MDC off-roading in it with the 4 wheels, independent suspension. This thing is an off-road beast.
It might be off-road. I've got a single axle, I got a smaller size, I got a lighter weight trailer. I can tow it with a Jeep Gladiator. So I can get to 10 times more places than you could probably ever dream of getting to.
Okay, man, whatever. You know what? I think half of the population would agree that bigger is always better.
And then I'm gonna show everybody that size doesn't matter and it's about how you use it.
Yeah, man, and I got a ladder to access the roof.
That's cool. So do I.
Okay, well, I have a 3,000 watt inverter that's hooked up to the air conditioning system so I can run the AC off-grid.
That's actually super cool. You actually don't see that a lot, the ability to run AC off-grid, but mine also has a 3,000 watt inverter. It's also wired to the AC unit. It's actually the same exact AC unit you have, and the box is like half the size, so it's a lot more efficient.
Okay, well, I have a Truma water heater. I have a Truma furnace to heat up the trailer. Those are the best appliances or components in the world.
Yeah, they are some of the best. This also has the Truma water heater, the Truma furnace, and it's all way more efficient, like I said, because the box is way smaller. So you're actually just giving me a list of things that actually makes my trailer better. What makes your trailer actually different?
Okay, man.
Okay, the glasses are coming off.
Oh yeah.
It's serious.
I want to go over some stuff that really makes this trailer a lot better than your trailer and why you're going to pay more for this versus that.
Okay, as long as you show me something different.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Okay.
So right here, as you can see on the ground, we have 4 wheels. Incredible suspension, exact same suspension as yours. The only difference is there's 4 instead of 2. And this is going to be really good for washboards. When you're hitting bumps, you're going to see this articulating independent of each wheel. Also, if you hit a ditch in the ground, you know, one tire will float while the other one holds it stable, and it will float over the little crevices in the ground. So overall, the stability and the off-road prowess of 4 wheels, I think, is going to be way more superior than just 2 wheels. Also, if I have a blowout, I got 3 wheels. I can limp into town. You have a blowout, you're kind of screwed.
I don't know about screwed, because if I do have a blowout, I do have a spare tire on the back, and it's the same exact tire, so it's not some dummy spare. It's a load range E tire.
Okay.
So it's super good tire. Like you mentioned, the suspension obviously is going to be kind of the same, but with this tire, you do have the 12-inch mega hub, you got Timken bearings, and I actually prefer a single axle because I think it's more agile, more nimble. You can do tighter turns. Something really cool about a single axle is if I get in a sticky situation, I can actually unhook it from the truck, and me and a buddy, or I actually think maybe on my own, I could pull it out, turn it around with the jockey wheel, and get myself out of a sticky situation. With a tandem, if you're on dirt, sand, it's just not going to be the case. You're going to have to get a vehicle, attach it, and get it out of that sticky situation. So for me, single axle is better. I can do sharper turns, do narrower trails, and go to places that I don't think you could just because you're a little bit too big.
Yeah.
So bigger is not always better. And you did mention, you know, washboard roads, how smooth and stable it is. To be honest, I'm not going to be going fast. I'm using this trailer to get into the woods, up in the mountains, be able to do those sharp turns, those S curves. And it's just a fact that I'm going to be able to get to more places than you.
I won't argue with that fact. You're definitely going to be able to get into some tight places. I'm not necessarily trying to get way out into the middle of nowhere where there's a lot of trees and tight places. I like to hit the BLM and the forest roads. But I think another reason that this trailer is better, it's inside. There's a lot of differences on the inside. I'm going to try to convince you that it's better.
Okay, because so far I think I'm winning.
I see. I think
Comment below. What do
I
you
think I'm winning.
I don't think so.
I think I'm winning too. So isn't that funny how it goes? Let's get inside and let's just see the reason why my trailer's better.
Okay, let's show me.
Well, Brandon, first things first, check this out. I just walked over here to the side of this bed. And you're on that side of the bed?
Yep.
And we're pretty big guys. And here we are in front of a true north and south bed. This is a queen size bed too. And so if I need a tinkle in the middle of the night, I don't have to roll over my wife to go to the bathroom. And to some people, that's a non-negotiable. Like, this is one of the reasons why some people will buy this trailer over any other trailer.
Okay. I kind of see your points there, but I actually think people are going to be really surprised what they did with the space in the 12. So I want to show you the bed in there and maybe try to convince the people why it's still better.
Okay.
All right, Shane. Welcome into the best MDC camper that you can get. Take a seat. Isn't this beautiful? And right here, you have a bed, and just like yours, it's also a queen size bed. So we're not talking about bed size. We're actually just talking about orientation. That's the only difference between the two. Yours is north to south. This one's east to west. But I'm not a midnight tinkler, so I'm not getting up in the middle of the night to go potty. I'm gonna sleep on the inside, let my wife sleep on this side. We actually sleep on a queen bed at home. So really for us, we're gonna sleep really comfortable with this on the road. And the only difference is orientation. So I don't think you've really convinced me yet. This is the Off-Road King. It's smaller, got the same size bed, and I think it's what, half the price?
Okay. So stay tuned. At the very end of this video, we will go into the price of these trailers. And you got a good point, but I have something that you absolutely do not have. And I bet you that you'll pay every penny for what I'm going to show you next.
Okay, let's see if you can shut me up.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Brandon. So this bathroom is unlike your bathroom. Do you actually even have a bathroom in your trailer?
I've got a bathroom.
Okay, so come on in.
Okay.
The fact that you can actually come in while I'm sitting at the toilet is already pretty phenomenal in a trailer even of this size. I mean, can you wash your hands?
Yeah, so I can wash my hands, dry them off. Get up here.
Yeah, I can easily wipe while you're washing your hands.
Yep.
So, you
Just the way I love to see.
Comfortably, right? You know, luckily we're not really doing our duties here. If I want to go to the bathroom and you wanted to shower, like,
okay,
can you actually get inside that shower?
So that clears you too, even while you're...
Yep, doesn't hit my knees. So here you are now showering while I'm toileting.
Yeah, so I could even close this off.
Yeah, you could close this off. And this is a lot of space. While I do my toilet business, you do your shower business. Maybe when I'm done toileting, I could come up and do some showering. If this was my wife, obviously, not Brandon. I'm not doing this with Brandon. But here we are now both inside the shower.
Yep.
I bet you we could even both do a double soap drop test.
Yeah, but we're not going to put that bet to the test, hopefully.
Okay, no. No soap drop test today. But this shower is massive. And the amount of storage in here, we could have a party in this bathroom. I mean, two people could be showering, somebody could be on the toilet, and somebody could be brushing their teeth at the same time. And you could store enough toothbrushes for all of those people.
It's a pretty nice bathroom.
Yeah.
But I also have a bathroom, so we should go check it out and see what you think of that one.
I assure you it's not going to be like this bathroom. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, welcome back to the best camper, Shane. And I'm going to show you what I got for a bathroom in here, because I actually do have a bathroom, which is rare for a trailer this size. There's a wet bath, and it's perfect for me. I've got a shower with hot and cold water. I can come in here and shower, and I've got a toilet as well, a little bit of storage. So I've got a bathroom that's able to do the things I need a bathroom to do, a place to pinch a loaf and a place to take a rinse. So you've showed me now the bed, which I have. You showed me a bathroom, which I also have. So I'm waiting for you to show me something that I can't even show the people because I just don't have it.
You know how they say, take a turd and make it into fertilizer. I mean, definitely feel like that's what you're doing with your teeny little bathroom here.
Well, it's interesting because We were filming a video a couple weeks ago, and I think it was your wife that said she preferred wet baths.
I actually like wet baths. It just helps you keep everything clean. I love wet baths. You just do a quick spray and it's done.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, I suppose, because she likes to clean it down. But dude, my bathroom is, I don't even want to say it's 2 times the size, because I think that's an understatement. I think it might be 3 to 4 times the size. We're both not getting in that little bathroom. But you want to see something that I have that you don't have? Absolutely. Let's go over there and I'll show you the things that you don't have, period.
Okay, let's see it.
As you can see, this massive kitchen that takes quite a bit of time to even walk from end to end.
Yeah, you're walking in slow motion, so.
Well, you know, you blink and you're past your kitchen, because there is like pretty much no kitchen in there. I mean,
Got what I need.
you got a fridge and a freezer inside?
No, not inside, no.
It's outside, right?
Yep.
I need a microwave. I like to cook food fast. Do you got a microwave?
I don't, no.
Okay, so pretty much like from right here all the way over to this wall, that's pretty much what I have that you don't have. A massive booth area to hang out. Oh, look at this. I got an oven. I can do some bacon, and we've had good reviews. People say that works well. It's not massive, but I got an oven. I got a massive sink and kitchen. This is kind of like a house on wheels.
Yeah, that's cool. The reason I get a small camper, though, is to spend more time outside. So I don't need to bring everything with me. I don't need an oven to bake cookies or a microwave. I just need a stove, a sink, be able to cook what I need. I think the smaller trailer, more off-road capable. I'm going to be getting in the mountains, up in the back roads, and I'm going to be spending more time outside. You might be a little princess and need your throne, your huge bathroom, and your oven. You're going to make cookies for whoever. I don't need that stuff. I've got exactly what I need: a bed, a place to sleep comfortably, a bathroom, and I'm going to be somewhere way cooler than you.
You know what? He says he's got what he needs, but I don't know if he's got a wife. You know, happy wife, happy life. My wife loves this kitchen, fridge, bathroom. Yeah, you can go outside and freeze to get your food in the cold mornings, but I mean, this is luxury. I don't know. You might think you won, but I think I won.
So I don't know why you had to bring the wives into this, but she's pretty happy. Probably not as high maintenance as your wife. So why don't we go?
Oh, let's
settle this outside.
We should go settle this outside, man. Let's go. Okay, man. This trailer is better than that trailer.
It's not. I think this trailer is better, and I think it was pretty clear that I won this debate. Off-road king. It's got everything you need, nothing you don't. To me, it's the perfect trailer.
I would definitely disagree. This has everything. Like, this is essentially a house on wheels. Like, if I want to go and cross country for months at a time, I'm going to have everything that I want and need. I don't want to shower where my toilet is. I want to be able to shower and then not have to dry it up to go and use the bathroom. And I also want to bake and use a microwave from time to time. So I think this is the winner.
But to me, like with this one, it's smaller, it's lighter. I can tow it with a Gladiator. I'm a Tacoma guy, so I can tow it with a Tacoma, a Chevy Colorado. I'm gonna be able to get to way more places than you. And to me, that's what makes it the best. So now I want to ask you, what's the prices on these? Because you've been avoiding it this whole time. Because to me, that's one of the main things.
Okay, first of all, I have not been avoiding it. This is actually one of the things that people say to us in our videos all the time, which is really annoying. First of all, dealers that sell products generally are mandated by the manufacturer to only list the MSRP. And that's not always what we sell the trailers for. So the MSRP on this is $120,000. Now, what's the MSRP on that one?
Just a little under 70,000.
Now, that's not necessarily what you're gonna buy one of these trailers for. That's what the manufacturer mandates as the list price. Yeah. And prices are always changing. You know, if you reach out to us directly, we can actually give you the sell price.
So you're saying that your trailer is almost twice the price of this one. So that's why, for me, this MDC 12 is the winner.
Well, I think you pay for what you get. And this is twice the trailer. Has a north and south queen bed, and to me, that's non-negotiable. Has a lot more features. And so at the end of the day, you pay for what you get.
At this point, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. We haven't been able to win one person over. I want the audience actually to decide who won this debate, what they think is better. And we're gonna put a comparison sheet in the link below so that they can download it and kind of be able to compare them for themselves.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna have way more comments in the section below that says this is the winner.
Okay, we'll see. Comment Team 12 if you're on my team.
Team 19 if you're on my team. And if you actually want to see these trailers in person, you can come to one of our stores, our experience centers. We have a store in South Carolina, Colorado, Arizona, and in Utah. And we should, at any given time, have one of each of these so you can walk in and you can compare them for yourself and decide what's best for you.
Yeah, the reality is you're gonna wanna walk through both and kind of just decide for yourself, because for somebody, they might really want the north-south bed, but for others, they're gonna want this.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and we'll see you soon.